Hey there guys, Ibidaki Ben here. So today I'm going to be playing Uncharted. I've just got it. It's just come. So you start off in this game kind of just doing your standard tutorial in I don't want to ruin it for other people, but you relive a few moments in Drake's life, also with his brother as well. So at the moment we're both in prison. I'm not going to give you the reason why or what's happening or anything, but we've started off and we're in a bit of a fight. So this is a guy that I got involved with earlier, and him and his friends have sort of come along. So the fighting mechanics in this are really good. It's like an auto lock-on system. You just sort of like point the your direction near an enemy and start attacking, and you'll just hit the person that's in that direction. It's quite simple and straightforward. You can't really differentiate between punches and kicks and things. It kind of does it based on movements, the time sort of thing. At least that's how it seems. But when you're with sort of the other AI character, you can actually initiate hits with that character. So you'll see me a couple of times, like now, where we're just going to throw a guy to the floor together. So they do a bit more damage, but you do have to kind of plan out your attacks a bit, because sometimes you don't get the actual prompts on screen for counter-attacking and things. So when you do your tutorial, you do need to remember the buttons, because you'll only get an icon pop up when you have to mash at the key. So when you get grabbed, you have to press triangle quite a lot. Kind of like here, I'm going to have to press it a lot to be able to free myself. If you don't, then you basically die. So the fighting is absolutely brilliant. It's very, very fluid, very natural movements. It's kind of done in a way that's pretty nice. So you can attack multiple enemies at once. You can't really grapple so much, but when they grab you, you can counter the attacks, and you can sort of roll around to help you with blocking and things. So moving on to the sort of parkour section, again, this is really fluid. It kind of reminded me of a mixture between sort of Assassin's Creed meets sort of Indiana Jones kind of game. So the movements are really nice, and they're a lot more sort of synchronized than they were in previous games, a lot less rigid. So fighting kind of takes quite a big part in the game early on. You are going to have to get into quite a few fist fights, and they kind of gradually bring in the gunplay. The opening of this game is absolutely fantastic. You kind of start off by practicing pretty much all grounds, and it's done in such a way that it's really enjoyable, and it kind of gets you really into the moment sort of thing. So you do have to interact with other items, so like you push a cart, or you might have to drag things. You'll also get access to a rope, which you'll use as a grappling hook, and that's not just for grappling and swinging, but you'll also use it for other parts in the game as well. So at one point I had to pull some wooden boards down, so I had to throw my grappling hook onto it, and then it pulls them, but basically pulls them down then, and kind of let light into the room when it was too dark. So the shooting in the game is pretty nice and well sort of played. You've got like manual aim, or you've got auto. So at the moment I'm kind of doing the auto aim, because I haven't played this in a long time. Last time I played Uncharted 3 was a couple of years ago when it first ever came out. I've not really played it since. So yeah, the shooting in this is quite nice. The recoil is good, and the auto aim for those who kind of struggle with aiming is really good. I'm going to be turning it off. It's just for the purpose of this video. I wanted to play real quick just to show kind of how the action is in the game. But switching between weapons is quite simple as pressing left and right on the D-pad, and there's quite a few aspects in the game that are going to surprise you or kind of change how you think they're going to be. So in this case I thought the doors were going to burst open, but instead it was the wall. Wasn't really prepared for that, and it did make me jump at the time. So your health in this is fairly low, so if you get hit too many times you will die, but that's the same in pretty much any other Uncharted game. It's not like some games where you can get hit a few thousand times and keep on running sort of thing, so it makes it kind of nicely a bit more realistic than most. You'll often find that there's going to be surprise attacks where enemies are going to be coming up and suddenly hitting you or grabbing you and slowing you down sort of thing, and sometimes it can be a bit of a pain. There are also explosive items sort of around the map which are pretty good, and you do actually utilise them taking out some enemies. So like in this case I've got a heavy machine gun, a couple of hits from that and I'm dead sort of thing, so I'm deliberately trying to cause damage to his tower so that it's going to destroy just like that. You do have to be careful with the heavy machine gunners because they will actually destroy all of the covers that you'll use, as you saw. So you do have to kind of act fast. It's not like most games where you can hide behind cover for an indefinite amount of time. So at this specific point I'm playing as Drake's brother, Sam. So we're just trying to escape the prison at the moment and try to get away because well, as you can see, we've got lots and lots of enemies chasing us and coming after us. So there's a few aspects of the game where you're having to crawl and hide around. The stealth in the game is fairly good, but quite simple. So it's not like you can choose to crouch. You kind of just have to go cover to cover. But the cover system is a lot better than it used to be. So I haven't used any of the grenades or any other weapons at the moment. I've only actually used the pistol and a couple of assault rifles. But so far the guns seem to handle differently, which is nice. And the way that they actually sort of move as well is a lot better. So when you've got a gun hanging over your shoulder and you're running, it moves around sort of thing. It's not rigidly stuck to your back. And the attention to detail and graphics on this is absolutely amazing. So this is just one of a few videos I'm going to be making. So this is just kind of just to show you guys what this game is like, which is it's absolutely beautiful, if I'm honest. The graphics on it are amazing, and when you see the cutscenes and sort of you watch their faces, it's so realistic and they look so good. So yeah, if you want to see more of these videos, then please click like or comment, and hopefully I can get a few more videos online over the next few weeks. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks to everyone for watching and supporting my channel. As always, please leave a like and comment, as your feedback is greatly appreciated, and if you haven't already, subscribe now. Also, you may like to follow me on Twitter, like my Facebook page, add me as a friend, add me to your Google circles, follow me on Instagram, add me on Tumblr, join my group, subscribe to my Twitch account, reshare my Facebook posts, retweet all my tweets,
like all my statuses and pictures, comment on everything I've done, and watch every single video I've made twice.
Thank you.